honesty plant. I like to start towards the bottom with this one. So we're going to make an oval. And then we're going to come up here. We're going to make kind of like it's like a circle. But we're going to give it a little dip. And then we'll add another oval right here. This one comes together really quick. We're going to add 3 ovals over here, 1 there. We'll do a smaller one. And then this one's a little rounder, but still an oval. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to start here, and I'm going to draw a line right next to that. And then I'm going to attach it. Okay, I'm going to add a little attachment, and I'm going to make a line, and I'm going to make a stick. I'm going to make a line, or I'm going to make my little attachment, and I'm going to just leave that for now. Right here, I'm going to make a little attachment and a little one. Okay. So we can see this is actually attached right there. We need this to come down like this. It really doesn't matter how our stick goes. We're just drawing in a stick. Okay. I'm going to attach my little shapes. Right? Bring this right here. This one actually is going to come over and down, right? And I know that seems odd, but that's sometimes how they work. They connect in weird little ways. This one's going to kind of come down like this. We're going to add, because this is so long, we're going to add another one. So we're going to add a small little guy right there and add our little connector. Okay. And then right here, we're going to add a little line, and we're going to add a little, like a little upside down triangle. I'm going to thicken this in. This is my main stick, my main stalk for these, right? I like to use a thicker pen when I do this usually for coloring in, right? I just colored in. Okay, right here on the end. So right here, I'm going to draw a little curved line. I'm going to bring this up like this and this one up like this. At the top, I'm going to add a small cluster in kind of a round shape. And then I'm going to add one that's almost like a heart shape. We're going to curve this like this. And then we're going to make one that's kind of short and squishy. Right here, right next to it, we're going to come down and we're going to make, kind of floating in the air, a small little cluster. We're going to fit that petal right in there. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to make it overlap. We'll add in another little petal right there. And then this one I just want to be kind of round. Okay, these we're going to make kind of look a little veiny. So they're like little Ys. So we're going to make a line and then like that. Okay. We don't want them to look like dogwood, right? Because they're not. And yet they have a very similar shape, right? Remember I said, until we add in the details, they often look very similar. Okay, I've got those in there. And now, because these are honesty this is an honesty plant. Again, weird flowers, right? I'm gonna add that. We're gonna add these little, like, tiny little hats. And then we're gonna come in and we are going to add in some dots. Okay. And then from the dot, we're just going to make a quick little pen flick. And it can go to the edge or not quite. And we want these to be fairly light. So often I will switch to a smaller pen to do this, or I just use a very light pressure. These are transparent and these are little seeds that are inside of them. So it's really a cool plant. Right here where this is really long, right, I need to make this branch thicker, right, because otherwise it would not stay upright. And right here where this branch is, I will also make that a little thicker. Okay. Oh, I missed this one with my little dots. There. And then we have to give it a little there. And there's our honesty plant.